Pion, what are you playing?
It's Subnuatica.
Huh?
It looks like a survival game, but in reality, this is a survival game mixed with a horror game.
Horror?
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone describes it as a horror game covered up by a survival game.
Okay, get the crisp under the TV there. Okay, just skip.
Okay.
Let me see how you play it.
Okay, so it's based on a planet where you're the only survivor of a sunken ship called... That flaming ship is called the Aurora. And we were in it, but we fell out of it because it was sinking.
Okay.
And the planet is mainly water. There is land, there is a few islands, but it's mainly just a ginormous ocean.
Okay.
And there's a virus.
Okay.
There's a lot of story, everyone describes this as really good.
So what do you have to do you have to survive?
This is called a fabricator. Basically it makes things like storage, or an oxygen tank, a radiation suit, medkits, all that stuff. And then you have minerals. You have titanium.
And what do you have to do? Basically, you have to survive, is it?
You have to keep, that's your health, your food, and your water.
Okay. This four circle there, is it?
And then the big one is oxygen, your main one.
Okay. And then you have to keep that going for you to survive, is it?
Yeah.
So you have to explore the place.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And this is the worst time to explore.
Why?
Because it's nighttime.
Okay.
Every YouTuber is afraid of playing this game at night.
Oh.
In night. No. That was
So you cannot see anything, is it? And what is your enemy then?
There's no enemy. You just have to survive. Well, at least you think that.
So
your enemy is a virus.
Oh,
but there are hostile like fishes or organisms, or there's a class called Leviathan, and it's basically they're main creatures that are more useful.
Okay, and then you
I can do this.
And then you can survive with it.
Yeah. Some Leviathans are hostile, some aren't.
And do you have to kill some species to survive, to eat?
Only the peepers, the bladderfish, these guys. You can get water from these guys, that's why I'm collecting them.
Okay.
Ooh.
So more on like you have to go around and then avoid virus. What else?
No, you can't avoid it. I have it. See, look,
so what do you have to do?
Cure the virus and get off the planet.
Oh.
There's an island over there, I believe. And there's one organism that cannot get infected.
Okay.
And there is a cure, enzyme 42. The virus is called Kara, and that's the cure, enzyme.
Oh.
And then the Sea Emperor is basically the king of the ocean of this planet. It spits it.
Oh.
And then there was an alien kind trying to extract its blood, thinking that's what it was, and kept trying to hatch the eggs of the Sea Emperor, but they weren't healthy enough.
Oh, okay. I'll get back to you because someone is shouting about towels. You tell me more. So what happened now?
That's called a crash fish.
Okay.
And this is a cave. We find these, and you can get something out of these.
Okay.
Sulfur plant.
Okay,
that generates the void.
Okay, I'll just move the curtain for a minute. So what happened now? So where are you now?
I was in a cave and I'm trying to find a new one. Because that's where you need to go. And I'm looking for two specific things.
So you have to go up because you're nearly zero oxygen.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't get too close to that because that's emitting radiation.
So what's the goal? What's the goal? What do you have to do to win this game?
Well, to end the story, there's no like ritual beating. Technically, like you can't end the game. You can't like then.
So how are you gonna do level up? You just
no. There's no leveling. Like you basically, technically, like leveling up, like unlocking new things is with this. If you don't get this, you can't get anything else in the game. If you don't make this, you can't progress with story or anything else. You need this to scan little fragments of other things that will help you go to other places.
Oh.
So like, I can scan this egg, which I think I've already done.
And
then it will tell me what it does. So it's also like a guide. with some things that you need. Oh, that means I got a new radio signal.
Okay. So once you scan something, and then
you can go into your inventory and PDA, and this is what I can make
out of whatever you scan.
Yeah.
It's like your life saving or something, is it?
It's basically the thing I have. Okay.
Don't really know, to be honest with you.
And then it's basically like.
Sorry, I forgot to ask you, Fion. What's the name of this game?
Subnuatica.
Subnuatica. Okay.
And there's one person in the community that was the first to play. He's also known as Mr. Subnuatica.
Ah.
And he's basically the first person to beat the game.
Oh.
Like
and this game can only play one player, is it?
Yep.
Okay, another cut off. Goodbye, be right back.
This is basically a hard
Okay, I'll get back to you again. Okay, Babs, I'm back. So, what do you needed?
I need 2 materials.
What materials you need?
I need silver and lead.
To what?
Need silver to make a higher O2 tank and lead to make a radioactive suit.
Okay. So, what is basically the highlights of this game?
You want to try and find out, like, you have a lot of questions when you first start off, like, why did the Aurora crash? How did, like, what's on there? You want to know what's on there. So, like, this is why they have so many story elements that want you to go. And then what's this? Oh, please don't. What's this?
All I do is check the Fortnite item shop.
What's happening?
Oh, a life pod.
Oh, a life pod. Is that the same thing as in the helicopter or?
This is a life pod. That's what we're in. Escape pod or life pod, whatever you call it. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
This is what they all look like with numbers on them.
Oh, a life pod, escape pod is the thing that when something crash is okay. I get you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you what I needed to make.
So
first, I need to take off my.
And wait a minute now. So what is the purposes of this game? You have to go back to a certain planet. You have to escape from there.
You want to get off the planet. But you also want to cure the virus.
There's a virus that if you go into the sea, you
get it,
and you can't get rid of it on this planet. I don't think
you can.
You can, but like it takes a long time.
So in that you have to get rid of the virus.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to cure ourselves before we can leave. Because if we don't, then there's a gun, basically a giant mortar that will shoot us down.
If you go back to the planet, if you go back to Earth.
Yeah, without curing the virus, it will shoot you down.
Okay, so is that what you're trying to do? You need to get rid of the virus and get out in the planet. Get out to that planet.
Do you remember how to cure the virus?
Oh, I know how to cure it.
How?
Get enzyme 42 from the Sea Emperor.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that the guy that talks to you in your head?
Yep. Okay. I think I haven't had the encounter yet.
He's like, okay, we have to go this way.
It's a girl, by the way. Well, Empress. You see, Empress.
So what level are you now?
There's no level system.
What do you have to do to like basically
progress in the game?
Yes, progress the game.
You have to find
Mr. Professor.
Basically, to progress in the story right now, we need to go to the life pods.
Jay, there's a pee in your hole. Can you just sit down? You're making too much noise.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so okay, I get it now.
I need more space if I want to.
I think someone is at the sink. I'll go back again and do the interview again.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Shipwreck.
Back again, guys. So what are you doing now?
I found a shipwreck.
Another shipwreck.
A shipwreck. It's
really good.
It's part of the Aurora. I don't need this. This will just give me titanium, and I don't want titanium. I already have too much.
So Aurora is a kind of.
It's basically a business.
What do you mean? It's like
It's a company.
it's a company of different ships, is it?
Ships and planets.
Ah, okay.
Nothing in there. If you check the other one.
Yes, there are
It's closed. Oh, that's a big one.
no nothing.
No, that one. It's open. Finn, that one, that cargo thing.
Nope, I need something.
Oh, you need.
I need a laser cutter
Yeah, laser cutter.
to get in there.
But you don't have any.
Scrap metal. Yes, that's good.
Why? What you gonna do with that scrap metal?
I can turn it into titanium, which is basically the resource that basically
You need.
You need a lot of it. Like
Ah, okay.
in almost most crafting recipes that are like ships and other things, you would need titanium. You'll probably need it.
You need titanium for most of the bills.
Ah.
And yeah, just
That's
titanium.
just explain.
Titanium was life, basically, in this game.
Titanium.
That's
is
the
the way-
easy. That's the easiest way to explain why titanium is so good.
Okay.
No,
You won't
Okay,
die.
someone is gonna be like.
You got hit by one of those explosives.
What are you doing?
You got hit by explosive fish.
Oh, here
it's
comes
called
here comes the trouble. Coin.
You
Okay.
dare eat that coin.
Give it to mommy. So it's more on like swimming.
yeah, getting resources,
Uh-huh.
trying to figure. Oh no, I'm not going near that.
Why? What is that?
That's a hole that has heat, and I don't have a heat-resistant suit yet.
To be resistant to it.
Yeah, it's
You
a
what's right
geyser.
there?
But what is that box?
That's
Maybe you just
blood.
have the
Oh, no.
timing to go.
Yeah,
Like you have to count and then
Yeah,
go.
Oh, you're dead.
What
yeah,
do
it's
I
only
do?
a few seconds, so I'm
Look
just
at his
gonna
health.
I'm gonna swim around it, not next to it,
Okay.
cause that's just
Oh,
dumb.
look. It's like
Don't go near to a geyser.
Will that take out your life? Is it?
yes.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, you have so much life anyway. There
Yeah,
you go.
but that will burn me.
And what's the heart? What's the apple for? A food.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, food.
And then the other one is water, and then the oxygen. Okay.
You're on 36.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're.
that's still a good amount of oxygen. I can see.
Yeah, you have a little oxygen now. Okay, and then that fills up again.
Still had a.
Are you playing as well? Excuse me, Kuya Jay. Let her sit down and watch as well. Oh, move the thingy, JJ. Good girl, cause she's not little. She's not a fat baby.
I need to
Oh,
I need this. I need
God bless you.
this to make.
Here comes the trouble. Now, Jay, just ignore her so she won't be like making too much noise.
Yeah, you better.
Just let her sit down if she wants to sit. And what is that like orange that's coming up?
Oh, that's
Sorry about that. Okay, since the trouble is here, we're gonna end this video. So, do you recommend this, Fion Jay?
I would anyone who's trying to play a survival game or
I love this game.
or a horror game
Bro, I thought it costed like €200.
or
It
both.
was free.
For 200 euro for what?
Well, I thought it used to be like worth €150.
Yeah, but
But now
no,
it's free.
it never was. It was just
Oh, okay.
it was always a free game.
So, is this a popular game or
Oh
not?
yes, it is. It is.
And do you recommend this?
Say bye-bye to your droplet that looks like...
Oh, guys, I'm asking you,
Yes,
do you
I would
recommend
recommend.
anyone to play this game?
I recommend anyone to play this game, bro.
Okay, it's not boring or anything. Is it good?
It's not the morning
Yeah.
anyone.
No.
So
it's
what
not
do you
fun
learn
at all.
from playing this game?
Well, do not go swimming.
Not to
at
say,
night.
okay, no one's gonna attack me, because then 5 seconds later you'll get attacked by a monster.
Okay, it's more on like survival, is it?
Yes, more survival. You can't decide to just kill all the beasts.
You gonna die.
Okay, I
You
have.
can't kill most. There are some that are impervious to damage. Will
Okay.
basically
Okay, Mr. Professor. See you again.